Hi. I'm LMAC Art, or LMAC, and I paint abstract paintings and sew. So I do a lot of fluid art, so I mix acrylic paintings with thinners and then I pour them down on canvas or panel. I really like psychedelic rock and stuff like that, so when I started painting and I was listening to that kind of music, I wanted to get them to blend and be a little more cohesive together. So the LMAC Art Experience was definitely inspired by Jimi Hendrix. 110%. The LMAC Art Experience was one of the first ideas I had as a brand name. Thought it was a little lengthy, so settled on LMAC Art. And now here we are. At the LMAC Art Experience, you're gonna see all of the paintings you've seen before, plus a whole line of new paintings that are brand new. There's some new paintings on tile that I've been experimenting with. There's some new colors I've been experimenting with, and then there's new sewing products. Yay! I also have totes going on that will have straps by the event. There's lots of different types of pours. A dirty pour would be where you take your cup of paint and just pour it across. And then a flip cup, you would take your canvas, put it on top, and flip it. And then a tree ring would be like this guy here, where you swirl your paint in the center. There's a whole bunch of other things you can do. You can swipe your paint. You can take like the rigid swipers and get texture in your paint. I have a few of those coming out too. Those are new. I guess the different ways you can get cells would be my favorite thing I've discovered through this so far. A cell would be like in this bad boy over here. Get the dirt off him, just the little dots that come through. So it's basically when the top layer of paint separates and the bottom layer of paint comes through. So you can use silicone to get that. The silicone will dry faster than the paint will. So when you mix the silicone into your paint, some of the paint evaporates with the silicone. And you can torch it too to bring up some of the air bubbles.
And torch it?
Like with a torch. Or a heat gun. Heat gun's safer. I'd recommend a heat gun. Don't try this at home. When I started off doing art, aside from when I was a kid doing arts and crafts, when I started getting serious about art, it was always a lot of realism. And I always felt I wasn't good enough. Not even that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't ready to show my art to people. So when I see people, like the people who inspire me, able to show all these things and bring people together, I feel like it's what I want to do as well. And over the past few years, I've really been throwing my art out there, just seeing what people think of it, seeing how I feel about it, just trying to get it going. So come on down July 13th, 4 to 7 p.m. for the LMAC Art Experience and buy some art.